YouTube? It's your girl Heaven, and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see by that thumbnail, I'm gonna be doing a story or a video on how my labor and my delivery went, because I had a lot of people ask me about it. A lot of people was interested, I guess. But yeah, I had a lot of people ask me to do that, so I'm gonna give y'all a story on like how my labor and my delivery went. And yeah, let's get into the video, y'all. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take y'all back to when I found out I was pregnant. So I don't know if I mentioned that in my first video that I first made, but so the whole thing started, y'all. I found out I was pregnant February the 18th, y'all. I went to the hospital for something. I didn't even go to the hospital to see if I was pregnant. I went to the hospital for something else, and I told them that I wasn't feeling right, and I told them, I said, you know what, give me a P test. Well, I asked them, can I get a P test or whatever. So y'all, that came back positive. I promise y'all, I did not go to I went in that hospital for something different. I did not expect to be leaving out of the hospital that day, found out I was pregnant. I promise you. So when I found out I was pregnant, y'all, I was 6 weeks, couldn't do nothing about it. Well, I wasn't gonna get rid of my baby, no way. But I was already 6 weeks, y'all. I was through. I was done for it. So yeah, I found out February the 18th, and when I found out I was already 6 weeks. So y'all, when I found out, it was crazy, y'all. Like, of course, if it's unplanned, you're gonna be like, dang, you're gonna cry. And then I was still in school and stuff like that, so it was like, dang, what I'm gonna do, but and it was like, as a young mother, you're like, dang, am I gonna, not it's not like not having confidence in yourself, but it's like, dang, I'm in school, like, how I'm gonna do this, like, how I'm gonna, so first person I called was my mama, y'all, of course, because she already knew that I was gonna go. Like, when I was going to the hospital, I was expecting to ask for a pregnancy test, like, to, do that. So she was already expecting a yes or no. So I called my mom first, y'all, crying. So when I called her crying, she already knew what was up, y'all. She already knew, like, yeah, it's this it. So yeah, my mom was gonna be the first person I called regardless. Then I called my baby dad, and I was crying to him. For some reason, he acted like he already knew, y'all. That was weird to me. Like, he already knew what was up. Like, I feel like he planned it. Like, so yeah, I called my mama. Y'all was crying, boo-hooing and stuff like that. And my mama had met me back at the house or whatever, because I had left. I was like, I had to hurry to get home, because I was like dang, like boo-hooing, because I couldn't believe it, y'all. Like, what I'm gonna do? So yeah, I got home. I talked to my mama, y'all. And let me tell you one thing about it. That was the only person I was waiting to get out. Like, all I needed to hear was from my mama. Like, all I needed to hear was, you got these, like, from my mama, y'all. Like, when it comes from your mama, you got it. Like, all I needed to hear was, you got this, you gonna be good. Like, I knew I was gonna be, I knew I had this, y'all. It was just like, dang, like. But yeah, my mama uplifted me so much, y'all. Like, you got these, you gonna be a great mother. You ain't the first, you ain't gonna be the last. Like, uplifting me, y'all. I promise you, that's the only person I needed an okay from. And I didn't care about nobody else. So yeah, so I told my mama or whatever. She was happy for me, y'all. And mind you, I was 18 when I found out I was pregnant. I was a senior in high school. And when I say I was a senior, y'all, I was like in school, but I wasn't in school. Like, I had one class, but like for that class, I was like able to go to other school, like another school, stuff like that. So I wasn't really in school. But yeah, so I was 6 weeks already. And then what was I finna say? So yeah, it wasn't like it was an embarrassment. Like, I didn't feel like, dang, I'm being embarrassed. Like, it wasn't nothing like that, y'all, because I promise you that's the last thing I was worried about. But I wanted to be accepted by my mother first. But I already knew there wasn't no problem, because my mama gonna be there for me every step of the way, regardless of anything. That's why I feel like I come to her about anything. So I wasn't worried about that. But yeah, so y'all, when my mama told me, all I needed was that from my mom. So, and then next day, y'all, I was so frantic, I had to let the world know. After, I don't know why I did that. I let the world know too early. I don't know. I hate I did that, but it is what it is. But yeah, the day after I found out, I let the whole world know on Facebook. So everybody had already knew I was in school. I wasn't really in school that much, so I wasn't worried about like a lot of people. The only thing I didn't want nobody coming up to me, dang, you pregnant, stuff like that. But I had let the world know, so I set myself up for that. But yeah, so y'all, it was really just a shock to me, because I was like, dang, I'm 18 and stuff like this. And it was just like, I was expecting to pass the teen mom stage up, y'all. I was really like, I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat the teen pregnancy. But to me, y'all, now when I say it's the best thing ever, like, it's like I'm doing this, y'all. I feel like I'm a 30-year-old woman. Like, my baby finna be 2 months, and like I just feel like I ain't just saying it's the easiest thing in the world, but y'all, I'm 19 and I feel like I'm just doing so good, like able to like maintain her. I just feel like I'm doing so good right now. But yeah, I was 18, and then y'all, so I had already planned. I had already knew if I had a daughter, y'all, I already knew. Sometimes I just know, y'all. I just know I was gonna have a girl. I had to feel it. I was gonna have a girl. I don't feel like I would have been a boy mom. I never got the feeling of being a boy mom. It just never gave. So I knew I was having a girl. I already had the name picked out. I always knew, like, if I had a daughter, her name was gonna be my name spelled backwards, Nevaeh, which is my middle name, Nevaeh. So my name is Heaven Nevaeh, and my daughter name is Nevaeh. I had already knew I wanted my daughter to be named after me, basically. So time fly by, y'all. I'm pregnant and stuff like that. I graduated and everything. I walked the stage. I was pregnant. I wasn't big. I wasn't huge. That's why I'm glad. When I was in school, I wasn't super huge. Like, when I graduated, I wasn't nothing but like 3 months, something like this. I wasn't big at all. So it wasn't really noticeable. Like, if you didn't know that I was pregnant, you wouldn't know that you wouldn't be able to tell that I'm pregnant because I was little. So yeah. Y'all, I was so proud of me. I walked this stage, y'all. I still maintained my grades. I was in college, online, still maintaining my grades, doing good, and y'all working my butt off. Didn't miss a day, like, unless I had to miss a day. So yeah, so y'all, it was just really straight. Like, my whole pregnancy, I didn't have no bad pregnancy at all. Out of my whole pregnancy, I say I probably threw up like 4 times, and that one day I threw up 3 times, and the other day I threw up 1 time. So about 4 days, I only threw up 4 times out of my whole pregnancy, 9 months. And like, sickness, like, I feel nauseous, y'all. Like, but some people pregnancy unbearable, but mine wasn't. Honestly, to me, mine wasn't. I wasn't big and miserable. Like, a lot of people was like, you're so small and stuff like that. And like, honestly, I just be like, I didn't want people to get on my face when they said it, because I was happy. Like, I didn't want to be big and miserable, and I was already pregnant in the summertime too, y'all. I didn't want to be big. So a lot of people was like, you so big. Not you so big, you so small and stuff like that. And I was just telling them, like, baby, little do you know, I'm happy. And then at the same time, my baby came out a good size still. She wasn't a preemie. She was no shade to the preemie babies, but she wasn't super small. She was average size. So she came out 6 pounds and 11 ounces, but we gonna get to that. So yeah, like I was saying, I got through school, y'all. That was the main thing I was trying to do. I was still working, y'all. I worked up until like 36 weeks, 37 weeks, something like that. I worked basically my whole pregnancy. I only missed out on like 2-3 weeks on working. So yeah. So fast forward, y'all, to when, let me see. I worked, yeah, like I said, I worked through my whole pregnancy. I graduated. I did all that. So fast forward, y'all. I had got to one of my doctor's appointments. It was like a few weeks before I was supposed to have her, like regularly have her. My blood pressure was high, y'all. Mind you, I never had blood pressure problems, never. So, my blood pressure was higher than usual. So she was like, this ain't right. Your blood pressure don't need to be this high. Like, and I was like, what? Like, my blood pressure never been high like that. And my baby shower was that weekend, y'all. So I think that's why I was excited like that. Yeah, my baby shower was that weekend. So I was telling her, she was like, what's some reason you super, like, what's going on? And I was just telling her, I was like, maybe it's my baby shower. I don't know. But I was just super excited. She was like, dang, you got to calm, you got to slow it down before you have your baby. I was like, dang, let me get right. So y'all, that was when my appointment started being every week. Yeah, every week or something like that. It was every week or every 2 weeks. So mind you, my next appointment, y'all, I got to my next appointment. My first appointment was the warning. Like, my blood pressure's high. I need to sit down somewhere. So my last appointment, y'all, I was 38 weeks, October the 4th. I went to my daughter's appointment, got my blood pressure checked. It was a regular appointment. It wasn't an ultrasound or anything, but it was just like a regular checkup appointment. Got my blood pressure checked. Yeah, my blood pressure was high again. And then, mind you, at the last appointment, she told me if my blood pressure would have been high, I would have had to get induced, and I would have had to have my baby early. And my baby was due on October the 15th. So yeah, October the 4th, that was when my doctor appointment was. Went there, got checked. My blood pressure was high, y'all. So she told me, she was like, girl, And I was like, wait, I had already knew what was up, y'all. Like, because a lot of people is like, you need to have your baby on your birthday. You need to have your baby on your birthday. That's going to be so crazy to have your baby on your birthday. And y'all, I had a feeling, but I was like, dang, you know, I don't want to have my baby on my birthday. But y'all, let me tell y'all, it was the best thing ever, like the best birthday gift ever. But we going to get to that. So, yeah, she ain't no telling me I had to get induced. My blood pressure was high, y'all. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting to go to the doctor and have to have my baby the next day. So October 4th, she told me I had to get induced. So I got sent to the hospital, y'all. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't want nobody to know. Like, I was literally in labor. Didn't nobody know but close people. So, yeah, October 4th, I got sent into the hospital. Mind you, this was a day before my birthday. My birthday on October the 5th. And so I'm going in the hospital, y'all. I wasn't dilated at all. Y'all, I'm talking about I was 0 centimeters, did not dilate. So I went up in there. They got me started on whatever the little pills is that they start opening you up or whatever. So it took a while, y'all. Like, it took 3 tries, and 3 tries just for me to start dilating. I did not dilate until like that. I went in at like 5 something. I didn't start dilating until like 11, 12 at night, something like that. It was late. I don't actually know what time it was, but it was late. So I didn't end up needing the little balloon thing they put aside of you. I didn't need none of that. I just really needed the pills to soften my stool up and stuff like that. So, y'all, people say them contractions feel like period cramps. No, they do not. They are worse. Y'all, when I say it feel like somebody stabbing you back to back, I can handle period cramps, y'all. But them contractions, they not no joke. There's not no joke. They do not feel like no period cramps. They do not. So, y'all, I'm taking them contractions, y'all. I'm taking them. And mind you, I couldn't even get my epidural yet. So I don't even think I asked for the epidural. I was just really taking the contractions because I had contractions from midnight to morning. So it was like, dang, I got to take it. So yeah, I was having contractions, y'all. They were bad, like back to back. And you know, contractions, they back to back. So I was having, y'all, I'm in the bed. Then got up that morning or whatever. I had to take a shower and stuff like that. I was having contractions in the shower, y'all. The worst thing ever. It's the worst pain ever, y'all. It's not good. So I had I was having contractions in the shower at the hospital or whatever. Then I was dilating by then though, y'all. Cause you know when you feeling contractions, you dilating or whatever. So next thing you know, I done dilated, y'all. Then that's when my doctor got there or whatever, and they was telling her. This is after I got through all my contractions or whatever. And they checked me for the last time to try to put the stuff in, to see like how many centimeters I dilated or whatever. Y'all, they told me I was 10 centimeters. And this, mind you, no epidural, no nothing. I was just 10 centimeters, took all the contractions. Got to 10 centimeters, y'all. I did not know. I didn't feel anything. Like, I didn't feel like her, you know. So she was ready, y'all. So they told me, they was like, girl, you 10 centimeters. They was like, you ready? I was like, huh? They was like, you 10 centimeters, you ready to push? I was like, yeah, I guess so. That was when the man was supposed to be on the way to give me my epidural anyway. So that's when he got in, y'all. Everything worked perfect time. And like right when I was finna get ready to push, the man was able to come in and give my epidural, y'all, because I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't go natural. The pain was I couldn't do it. So I sat up, y'all, still having contraction while I would get my epidural, like bad. So he gave me the epidural. I couldn't really feel it because the contraction would hurt too bad. Like when the contraction hurt, you gonna want the epidural. Ain't nothing else gonna be a worry in the world. I won't worry about nothing else but the epidural. So my epidural started kicking in or whatever, and then that's when I was able to push. They told me to push for the first time, y'all. So scared, like, but at this point, I was ready to get her out of me, y'all. I promise you. So I started pushing. Mind you, this on my birthday, October 5th. So I started pushing or whatever, y'all, and it took about, you know, they tell you to push or whatever. It took about three times, not like 3 pushes, but like 3 sets of pushes for me to get her out. Like 3, yeah, something like that. And you know, you have to push while you contracting. So yeah, I say about 3 times, and about 3 times, y'all, she was out. So I took that pain, y'all. Them contractions, I went to 10 centimeters without epidural, y'all. And I was down myself the whole time. I was like, how I'm gonna push out a baby, y'all? How I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna get through this pregnancy, y'all? Like, it was like work to me because, babe, once I got the epidural, all I had to do was push. So I didn't feel her coming out. Like, I didn't feel none of it. It was just like pressure. So a lot of people be asking me like how I feel. It's like pressure. Like, if you natural, I don't know how this. excuse me, if you're going natural, you got to ask whoever went natural. But I didn't go natural when it was time to push. So I didn't really feel nothing but pressure, y'all. So when she came out, I just heard the crying and stuff like that, y'all. I started boo-hooing because I was like, the whole time, y'all, like, even from the 3D ultrasounds and stuff like that, I couldn't imagine how she was gonna look. I was just like, dang, how she gonna look? Because I know she was gonna look like me, but I didn't know her skin color. I didn't really know none of this. So when they handed me her, I was like, y'all, who baby is this? She was light skinned, first of all, but I wasn't really worried about that because I'm not dark. I'm not super dark, but her dad is. But anyway, yeah. So they handed me my baby, y'all. Mind you, I'm boo-hooing, y'all. Hair ain't did. I'm looking ugly. I didn't even care at this point. So, yeah, they handed me my baby or whatever, y'all. I was crying. I held her at 9:06 a.m. on my birthday. So that means she my birthday twin. She came out. She was 6 pounds and 11 ounces. She was long. Well, she wasn't long, but she was long. Because I'm 6 feet, y'all. But she was long. So they gave me my baby or whatever, y'all. And it was just the best. It was just the happiest thing ever. Like, I didn't even care about a birthday at this point. I was like, dang, that's the best. That's honestly, having a baby on your birthday is honestly the best gift you could ever, like, that would have been the last thing, y'all. Like, I was supposed to go 10 more days. I don't know how I was going to do that, but I was supposed to go 10 more days. And I did not expect to have my baby on my birthday at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's my little birthday twin, y'all. Her name is Nevaeh. And a lot of people say, like, you know, you plan on having more. Y'all, not right now. Like, no. Especially, I'm 19. You know, I still got a whole life ahead of me. I just feel like, shoot, I want my baby to be the only baby for a while anyways, because I want her to get what I don't want I don't want her and no other baby to have to be sharing stuff right now. I want her to better walk in the store. Mom, I want this. She gonna get it. I don't want no another child right now. I want to give myself time. I want to give her time to be on the child for a while. You know, I don't want to be stacking no kids up on myself. And then right now, y'all, I can't, baby, like that crying and stuff. Baby, if you like taking naps and stuff like that, you might well throw that out the window. Because she up. And when I'm ready to go to sleep, we on 2 different schedules. She sleep through the day. I don't. I sleep through the night. She up during the night. So I'm ready to go to sleep. I see her smiling in my face. And I'm like, what I'm going to do? Like, I can't, baby. I'm not doing it over again. I'm ready for this stage to be over. It's like, but now I'm immune to it, y'all. Like, I'm getting better at it every day. Like, it's getting easier. Like, when you're dealing with a baby every day, you learning like they sleep schedule, they time schedule and stuff like that. So it's not gonna forever be hard. And she ain't nothing. She only finna be 2 months, and I'm already immune to it. So it's not really hard. But anyways, yeah. So, yeah, y'all, and I'm back working, too, because, y'all, baby, I couldn't wait. I like making my own money. I don't like no handouts. I like to go get me. I like to make my own money. Like, I like my money. So, yeah. But, y'all, so that's the pregnancy story, y'all. Like I said, my pregnancy, I love my pregnancy. It was not a depression. It was not a depression pregnancy for me or anything. It was very easy. It wasn't a sick pregnancy or nothing like that. I wasn't miserable. I was great. I was working. I was good. So, yeah, that was the pregnancy story, y'all. And, like I said, she's gonna be 2 months on December the 5th. And I think today is the 3rd. Yeah, she's going to be 2 months on the 5th or whatever. And yeah, y'all. So that's my story. But my labor was very good. My delivery, everything was good. Everything was peaches and cream except the contractions. That's all I want y'all to know. If you want to know how the contractions feel, baby, you better get that. Y'all better get that epidural before. I don't know how y'all doctors or whatever gonna do it, but I would recommend to get the epidural. If you like pain, if you can take pain, take it. If you can take it, take it. I did. I never thought I could take pain like that, but I did. I shot myself. But if you feel like you can take it, they don't see how people go natural. I salute y'all. I don't know how y'all do it, but I salute y'all. But yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, and another question somebody asked me, did she rip me? She did, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because she wasn't that big, but I did get stitched or whatever, and I was sore for a good little while. I ain't gonna lie, because I did push out a whole baby. I was sore, but I'm over it now. I'm good now, and yeah, everything good now. And y'all, my stomach, here's my stomach. I got a little stretch mark. I'm like a little stretch mark right there, but My stomach, y'all, when I pushed that baby out, y'all, my stomach went right back down. When I say I got a little pudge that like I just got done eating some pizza or something, not too much. It ain't too much, y'all. Like, it's like a little baby pudge. But yeah, that was my story, y'all. Thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it.
Everything, oh, you fancy, huh? Girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.